Keys after dark, open up your heart. Real talk, real love, that's where healing starts. For the kings, for the queens, yeah, we rising up. No more feeling stuck.
Y'all already know what time it is. This is Keys After Dark, and I'm your homegirl, Ash. Let's unlock it. Okay, so if you saw my post on social media, you already knew something new was coming. And if you didn't see it and you're not following me, I want you to go ahead and go follow me right now. I will wait. Okay, good. Because I am officially introducing Drop Them Keys. This is going to be a brand new weekly segment where your topics, your questions, your situations are going to come straight to this mic. And trust me when I tell you, nothing is off the tables. Okay, real quick before we even get into it, for anybody who's new here or is just finding Keys After Dark for the first time, let me catch you up a little bit. So I started this podcast back up because I had something to say. All right, specifically, I had wrote a book to back it up, which is Poured Out. This is a story that is about my personal experiences, my life, and how you give everything to everybody and you save nothing for yourself. So you be running on empty trying to be, a wife, a mom, a professional, just like a whole human being. And somewhere in all of that, you start losing track of who you are completely. And that's kind of what happened to me. And when I came back to this mic, I was like, you know what? I'm coming back, but I'm going to come back different. I'm going to come back more honest. I'm going to come back more intentional. I am going to be more willing to say the things out loud that everybody else is tiptoeing around. So this is why I wanted to start Drop Them Keys, because I feel like it's a natural next step, because here is where I realized that, you know what, I'm coming back to talk and all of that, but I want to be having those conversations, like I said, that will answer like someone else's questions or somebody else's situation or somebody else's courage to put something on the table that needed to be addressed. So that is why I am opening up that table every week to you guys. Here's exactly how it's going to work, because I want it to be super, super simple. Every week, I want you to send me your topic, your question, your situation, the thing that you can't bring to your family because either they're too close to it, or the thing that you're too embarrassed to ask anybody else, or the conversation that needs to happen, but nobody in your circle is brave enough to start it up. I want you to send that to me. I will bring it right here to this mic. You have two ways to reach me. So you can slide in my DMs on IG, or you can send me an email. My email address is yourhomegirlasha@gmail.com. I'm going to put all of the information, all of the details inside of this episode description. So you can find me and you're able to send it in either ways, because either way works. I want you to send however much detail you want to give me. That is totally fine. You can be completely anonymous if you want. You can give me contacts. You can just send me 3 words. Whatever you do, we're going to figure it out. And that is what I am literally here for. Now, let me tell y'all what this is not. This is not a place where I'm going to put your business all the way out there without your permission. I'm not doing that. That's not the type of time I'm on. This is a safe space. It has always been a safe space, and it's going to continue to be a safe space. If you want to be anonymous, just say so. I will protect that 100%, period. What this is your show too now, not just mine. We are building community over here, okay? So Drop Them Keys is how you get your voice on this mic even without you having to hold it. I need to address something before somebody sits there and talks themselves out of sending me their topics, okay? If you're sitting there right now thinking, oh, my situation is too specific, my question is too personal, or my topic is too messy or too weird or too much or any of that, Please stop that. Stop it. Because here's what I know from everything that I poured out in my book. The thing I was most afraid to say out loud was the thing that resonated with most of the people who read my story. Like, I was running on empty, y'all. I was choosing everybody else first. I was losing myself completely inside of this life that looked so fine from the outside. I thought that was my thing. Turns out that's everybody's thing. So, you know, sometimes people are just waiting for somebody else to say it first. This is what happens when you start putting the real stuff on the table. It stops belonging to just you. It becomes the thing that, somebody else needed to hear to feel less alone in their own situation. So whatever you've been sitting with, anything, the relationship stuff, the family stuff, the faith stuff, the money stuff, the identity stuff, I don't even know how to describe it stuff. Send it all. Like, all of it is welcome here. All of it belongs on this mic. This is the whole point of this edition. Nothing is off the table. I mean that with everything in me every single time I say it. Nothing's off the table. So, with these new episodes that we're going to do weekly, I am going to be dropping keys at the end of each episode. So today, my keys for you, I only have 4. My keys for you are as follow. Number 1, and I'm going to reiterate, community is not built by one person talking. That is why I want you to go ahead and submit your topics. Community is going to be built by people being brave, y'all. Y'all got to be brave enough to be honest with each other. Like, to be honest with yourself. This space is for you, so use it. Key number 2. The question that you're probably too embarrassed to ask is probably the question that everybody around you needs an answer to. So say it anyways. Send it anyways. Your courage is going to give other people permission to be honest about theirs. Y'all, don't be shy. Key number 3. You found this podcast for a reason, y'all. Whether it was because you read my book, somebody shared the episode, or the algorithm just knew what you needed tonight. You're here. That means something. Stay. Send your topic. Be a part of what we're building. Everything happens for a reason. Key number 4. This show exists because I chose myself. But Drop Them Keys exists because I am choosing you too. This is what real community looks like, y'all. When you pour into each other. Nobody is over here running on empty, okay? So, stay. Don't forget to DM me or email me your topics. I cannot wait to see what y'all send me. Please don't be shy. I promise you I can handle it. I want y'all to sit with everything that I just said. Let it land. Remember, this is Keys After Dark with A Kalan. Let's move like it matters, y'all.
Keys After Dark. It's your girl Ash. Tap in. Tap in.
Late night scrolling, feeling stuck in your head. Dreams on pause, but you're still in your bed. Pressure on your chest, got you losing your breath. But you're stronger than the fear, yeah, you bigger than stress. Talking real life, no cap, no disguise. Every lost turn lesson, yeah, we leveling up lives.